Welcome back to Atlanta and Company, everyone. I'm Christine Pilara. So great to be with you today. Every Friday, we introduce you to dogs who want to be part of your family. We're definitely dog lovers here on Atlanta and Company. Our four-legged friends are more than just pets. They really do become one of the family. So when they do pass on, you want to make sure they get the proper burial they deserve. Deceased Pet Care has been doing just that for nearly 40 years. And here to tell us much more about it are Mr. Doyle Shugart, Donna Shugart-Bethune, and Kyle Shugart. It's all in the family. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Shugart, let's start with you. You have been doing this for 40 years, one of the largest in the country. Tell us all about how you got started.
I'm a licensed funeral director and embalmer, and I used to have people that called the funeral home all the time, the clients, about taking care of their pets.
Sure.
And whenever I started myself doing it, why, it was, my thoughts was to set it up exactly like a funeral home for humans, except it would be for pets. So I've offered that through the 40 years that I've been doing this.
Terrific. As we said, you know, they're part of the family, and people want their pets, once they passed on, to be treated with the same respect and love. And you do just that. You have all the different various services that you would have for humans. So tell us all about that.
That's correct. As Dad said, we set our services up to have the same services that you would find in any human funeral home, but for pets at a pet funeral home. We offer everything from burial and embalming services. We have 2 pet cemeteries, and we also have cremation services as well as memorial products. In fact, we actually just completed our brand new pet funeral home here in Atlanta on Peachtree Road in Atlanta. And
is that the facility right there?
Yes,
beautiful.
This is actually our showroom where we have more than 450 memorial products that pet owners can come and choose to different ways that they'd like to memorialize their pets. This is our showroom. And this is actually one of our counseling rooms. We actually have individual counseling rooms where we, pet owners can come, sit down, and have privacy in making arrangements for their pets and a time for grieving. This is actually one of our viewing rooms, and this room you actually can spend the last few moments with your pet.
Aww.
And during that time be able to also actually witness your pet going into the cremation chamber if that's something that you would like to be there for.
Mm-hmm. You offer that.
And have your pet there, and be there with your pet until the very last moment.
Well, walk us through, unfortunately, when a pet does pass on, whether it's unexpected or it's been sick, what is the process we should do? What should we follow through with in order to utilize your services?
Well, the important thing for pet owners to remember is there are plenty of options out there as far as cremation or burial service goes. First of all, we're a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week service. We're available for a phone call directly to our facility. And at that point, one of our counselors would make the arrangements with the family and do whatever wishes that the family wants to go with. Mm-hmm. And we're available to remove the pet from the clinic, which would be the veterinarian office, or from their home directly, because a lot of times it'll happen on the weekend or after hours when it's a very important time for us to provide the service for them.
That's terrific. So they don't have to even deal with that, which is so traumatic. You know, it's already traumatic enough dealing with the loss, and then to think that you have to physically have the pet with you. So that's terrific. You take care of all of that.
Right. All that we need is a phone call to our office. And I think it's really important that pet owners realize that, you know, the decision is always up to the pet owner as to how they want to take care of their pet. And we actually have pre-arrangement services. You can call our offices directly early on and make pre-arrangements so that you kind of already have that taken care of. And
it's a great idea.
Yeah, during the emotional stress and trauma when something happens, you already know the plan.
It kind of goes into automatic mode because you've thought ahead and you've planned ahead. And a lot of people, I'm sure here in Atlanta, you see it all the time, they have more than just dogs and cats as pets. So do you cremate other pets as well, other animals?
Yes, we do. We cremate anything from a goldfish to a horse.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah,
Right.
so we can handle any size pet. Matter of fact, we were hand-picked by Zoo Atlanta to take care of Willie B back in 2000.
Yes.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, and you know.
Well, what's something that we wouldn't know? What can you tell people about deceased pet care?
Well, one thing, we are the only licensed by the state of Georgia EPA certified crematory operator in the state.
Very important.
It's a very high standard and rigorous requirements that you are to go through. We're subject to state inspection at a moment's notice. The other part of that is all the various memorial products that we offer.
Yeah, are these right here on the table?
Yes,
Tell me about
they are.
these.
This is one of our urns that someone who had cremation for their pet would like to keep their pet in. You can have engraving. We also offer a paw print. This is actually an impression of your pet's paw print, and you can have your picture and just a memory that you'd like to have on there as well. Yeah. And then another option that a lot of times is really becoming popular among pet owners is the cremation jewelry that we offer. This is actually jewelry that includes your pet's cremains that you can always keep with you.
Oh, you're kidding, so that's like
memory.
a locket.
Yes, and a ring, everything from earrings and bracelets. We actually, one of the pendants there is a hair clip. You can actually have a hair clip taken and encased into a piece of jewelry as well.
That's unbelievable. It's a beautiful piece of jewelry.
Yeah, it really is. That's become very, very popular.
Yeah.
And we offer more than 450 type of products of all types of memorization.
That's unbelievable. Well, thank you so much. Again, earlier in the show, I said it's not something we like to think about, of course, whether we're talking about humans or our pets, but it's something that we need to think about, and it's better to do it ahead of time. So thank you so much for your time. And how can people get a hold of you?
Well, they can contact our office by calling us directly at 770-457-7659. Also, our website. Website is there 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Wonderful.
You can gain a lot of information by visiting our website. We're also on all forms of social media, including Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Very good. Thank you, Shugart family. I appreciate your time this morning. Great information. And as she said, to learn more about deceased pet care, give them a call at 770-457-7659 or log on to their website, Deceased Pet Care.